Testing 1, 2, testing. All right. All right, I think we're going to go get started. Don't wait for the timer. Good afternoon or evening. My name is Lance Rushing. I am going to be figuring out some more stuff on OBS tonight. I created a OBS overlay, put my little name at the bottom. In fact, I can show, I can probably make it come up on this window right here if I just refresh the browser. There we are. There I am. So, got my name there down at the bottom, and it'll slide off to the side, I guess, that way. And did that real simply just with a, made a little image, there it goes, and created just a 15-second timeout to move it to the side. Now, that transition is just done with the CSS transition in a very rudimentary way, but tonight I wanted to have a control panel where I could specify maybe which slide I'd want to do. I'm just going to name the slide 0 for the title slide 1, so I'll update the title slide. What I would like to have happen is in OBS here, I'll pull up a sample OBS window here. In this OBS window here, when that happens, this transition will fade in, and then if I change it back to 0, the transition, the scene will then fade out. Now, this would be a good candidate for using something like WebSockets or server-side events, even maybe better. But I'm not sure if I'm going to host this, and if I do host it, any hosting platform, you need to make sure you can do server-side sockets or server-side events or WebSockets. You can also use Firebase event database from Google. Haven't done that myself yet either. It looks interesting, but I think we're going to just use a poll method for now, and just to see how it works. It won't be super efficient, but it'll give me what I want to do and accomplish, and just be able to have this control panel somewhere like off screen, and when I run updates to it, and then the slides will change here in OBS. So, all right, so let's first, this is saving a state on the server. So the first thing I think I want to do is just do some XHR type polling. And I haven't done this in a while without a framework. So I think ES6 can do, let's see, XHR poll. Let's see, socket.io. Yeah. What are we going to do? Respond. Oh, we got an await. Fetch. We got this fetch. And well, this seems useful enough. An async, extension of a server-side subscribe. This looks like push, send a message. Yeah, so using the fetch interface, which I haven't done before. ES6 fetch on the browser side. Yeah. By the way, today's, like every day's music is coming from Stream Beats. They have royalty-free music. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Dark mode there. Interesting. All right, so there's fetch, and let's do verses. Axios JavaScript. Some library to do it. I'm just scanning. I know all this stuff, but it's been a while since I've done a client-side development, and usually even then I was using frameworks. And fetch does return a promise. Yeah, fetch then. I like the promise structure. I'm kind of used to that. Let's just go ahead and do this right in the browser here. And oops. Oh, look, they got a. So, oh, my wife's calling for tech support. Just a second. Let's see here. I need a way to mute myself. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Needed some. Wife's on a Zoom call in the other room and a little tech support. All right. Okay. The music's a little loud. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. Let's see what we can make. See if we can figure this out. And let's check our routes. I believe. Overlay post, overlay get, and it's just going to be printing a number. Okay. JSON encode in a second. So get from overlay. And let's just see what this does in the browser. All right. right, got 0. And if I go back to the other Chrome window here, if I make this 10, let's say, updated, oh, inspect. Oh, that's weird. My developer tools. Hello, developer tools. Did I lose you? Did I unstick them? Don't like it when the browser doesn't behave with what I want it to do. All right, where my developer tools go? View page source. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, whatever. Inspect. Huh. All right. I must have resized them in a way. If I resize the window now, yeah, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I lost them. They're somewhere around here. Now if I redock, it might be because of the size of the window. Come on. Come on, Chrome. Oh my goodness, what a pain in the butt. Well, all right, fine. Developer tools. All right, now you're back. Okay. All right, now we got 10 back for the promise. And let's see, what can we do? So it looks like it's 2 promises. So we get a response, and then we do response.json, and then we do a then on that one. Interesting idea. Is that what the other way was doing? Should be an else to handle the errors. Yeah, response then data, console.log data, and using the fetch. A fetch does this, a fetch does that. A fetch does this, gets a response, gets JSON, then gets data, then we do a console.log on. Fine. Let's go back here. All right, so we can get, we'll do this the old ugly way. And we're just going to do this every 10th of a second. We're going to get our data, and instead of console.logging, we will my phone's ringing. Instead of console.logging, we'll do a full method here. Oops. That way. And we will add a just returning an integer. We can just do something lame for now. I'm running out of time. I got a meeting in a few minutes here, and I want to get this done. If data equals 1, notice it was JSON stringify. If data not equal to 1. Then we are going to slide this over. Oh, we need parentheses in JavaScript. And let's leave those logs in here for a second. Yeah, type coercion. Yeah. Sorry for the noise. Ah. All right, work. All right, so since it's 10, it went ahead and got rid of it because it loaded it by default. So let's get this back to normal font size. One, update, refresh, and there you can kind of see down here. And then if we change the server to 0 and wait a half second. Oh, window set timeout only fires once. We need to do a window set interval. And if we're going to do ES6 style, might as well make this look like an arrow function, I guess. I can just get rid of this. Yay. Putting all that load on my little local server. We could probably slow this down to once a second for now. That's why we should use WebSockets or server-side events, but again, I'm not sure where I'm going to host this at. Let's do a parseint here. We get rid of that warning. Parseint 10. Parseint string right x is going to return number. And now I can do, well, you know what? If I just do that, let's see what JavaScript thinks of that. All right, run 1, run 0, and now if I change it back to 1, I'd want it to reappear, but it's not going to reappear because something really lame. Let's see here. I need to set a default pixel location. Let's see, what is it set at here? 200. So just for now. This is more just to see to get the JavaScript working. All right, so there it is in the load. Come here, I change this to 0. It flies away. I change this back to 1. Flies back in. All right. So what would that look like on OBS? I think I have another OBS window open here. Here we go. So OBS would slide away. And then that, in fact, here I can use it on the broadcast we're doing right now. Let's see here, main. Let's refresh the browser. Hey, there I am. And let's go back to slide number 1. And it slid back in on my sample here and on the actual broadcast. All right. And I believe I can just go this back to 0. Got to change that white background. Actually, I'm going to make this a post here in the background. Hey, look at that. Isn't that cool? So, all right, we're going to call it a night for there. Just make this a quick little broadcast. So we just used quick short polling, which is awful architecture design, but because I'm not really sure where I'm going to host it in the long term, if I'm going to have WebSockets available to me or not, I just wanted something really quick and easy to test locally, and I'll probably just use it locally for a while when I'm making these live streams, where I can move assets on in and out of the page, pretty straightforward. So I'll put this code eventually up somewhere on GitHub, and even though this, you really shouldn't copy this code, but again, it's just the idea of I'm learning what OBS can do, learning what options I have, and yeah, you know, all I'm doing is polling the server constantly, and if the state on the server is equal to 1, this data value, then, or if it is, you know, let's flip this around. This is kind of hard to reason about. Always don't put your not equals first if you're going to use an else. So if it's equal to 1, go ahead and keep the message at its current location, if not that. Now, eventually, I can see we'll have different classes here. So ID, and this might be, slide 1. And then we might have slide 2 and slide 3 in the middle or the top or the bottom or other locations on the page. And then we can transition those slide numbers directly versus what we're doing now. But that's easy to imagine how that can work. So, all right. Well, I hope you had as fun like I did, and I will catch you next time. Stay safe out there. Have fun. Bye.